Hey, not a bad haul. Full throttle!
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak?
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay,
Dia, wait.
what's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless.
Fine.
Burn it down! Transfixed!
My apologies.
Light it up!
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Try and stop me! Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
vengeance! Full throttle!
Whirling snow!
Try and stop me!
Fellow gambler.
Burn it down!
My apologies!
Overruled!
I'm getting sick of
I'll take. I'll be back.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected? Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Rev the engines! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me!
Feeling lucky today? Come on.
That's close enough.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Full throttle!
Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Light it up! Full throttle! Rev the engines! Full throttle! Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past. Something to add to my collection.
Full throttle! Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I.
Bring him out.
Grandpa! Why is there only one?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of...
It's a one-for-one exchange. Let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind...
You stay right there!
Boy-mate! What do you think you're doing? Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon.
This day's going just great.
What a...
The sand dune. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro archon.
Grandpa?
Hey, look.
There used to be a...
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belonged to King Deshret's civil... It could have been an underground palace in the...
Oh, a miracle. Praise King
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down here. Most of them seem in really bad shape.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict.
He's not...
As it happens,
What are you doing?
don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kuz, two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us.
Paimon thought you weren't interested.
Indeed. In my new discoveries are always worth investigating.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your...
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will...
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so...
Sir Rama,
Huh? Are you mocking me?
interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be angry.
It does seem kind of strange.
Rise with the sun! Burn it down!
My apologies.
This is where you fall.
That's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's... different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something...
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our his wisdom is a miracle.
You can read?
Of course.
He's not serious.
There's still something off about this place. The scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden mess. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization.
Isn't sharing knowledge...
Yes. How you'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death. for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memory.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But
Was that?
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but you've just witnessed it.
the surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. King Deshret's death. The all but we saw her as nothing more than a traitor. The stab.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
How could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is,
Raman, give it a rest. You're starting to make...
my Aramites and I.
Hey, how you...
I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to have. But please, give me some.
It's not gonna be...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time for...
Tomorrow, I'll convince and I'll return every last one of your mad...
You seem to finally understand.
Yes. The god...
That must have been rough. But he's...
Raman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the it's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deck.
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back. Sino, we're leaving.
Stop.
That's close enough.
Come on, we can do it.
Everlasting as the moon! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Let's end this quickly! Let's end this quickly! Almost.
Light of the blazing sun!
This is it.
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
Try and stop me!
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to our...
I guess all I can say.
Don't mention it. But we share a common
Where are the purpose?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yet.
We've been all over the...
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no!
Whoa. The moment they said...
You should have known.
Wait, we were just following orders.
No, not Sino.
I could.
Please,
Start talking.
So, your superiors
They,
don't play. They extract divine can.
Well, you better start...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't...
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like...
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them.
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme...
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency. Next, they decided that their new god needed...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extract...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's map. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely, if it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only God...
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sort. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many.
Then what does Lesser... Is she not a true god?
From the beginning, when the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. Slowly but surely, people...
So...
All right, let's try to keep our cool. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back.
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated...
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left?
Oh, but...
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.